welcome to the concept vibes channel. TikTok reaction show. Like, share, and subscribe for more. I just wanna let you know you're welcome to the concept vibes channel. TikTok reaction show. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Put your comments down below. Much love to all the viewers of the video. This here is a TikTok reaction show.
Yo, 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 y'all know what it is and who it be. It's your boy LED, and we finna get into some mind-tingling TikToks. If you like what I'm doing and I'm doing it well, do your boy a favor and hit that bell. Like, share, and subscribe for this, right? You ready? Let's go. Concept.
Freaking out because, hey, y'all. So this dude looks over at his roommate's bed and he sees this. And look, he starts freaking out because that's not his roommate. My man grabs his glasses to make sure he's seeing what he sees. But wait till he goes over to the bed and removes the blanket. He needs to get a priest ASAP because that's not normal. He needs to bless his whole home. I could never sleep in this house ever again if I experienced something like this. You see how it moves the blanket and everything. But there's nobody underneath the blanket. My man was literally being taunted by a demon.
This child is at the center of one of the most scientifically unexplainable mysteries ever. He is convinced he's lived a past life, so he was put to the test, and the results are hard to ignore. Starting around 2 years old, Luke Ruhlman started obsessing over the name Pam. Eventually, his mom asked Luke who Pam was, and he said,
Pam was me once. Really. God threw me back down and my new mom made me Luke.
Now kids can say the strangest things, but over the months, Luke started talking about how he used to have black hair before he died. Confused by the death comments, Luke's mom started asking a lot more questions, and Luke had plenty of answers. He said he used to live in Chicago, he would take the train, and one night he had to jump out of a window during a massive building fire. So his mom started to investigate. She found that in 1993, well before Luke was born, there was a devastating fire at the Paxton Hotel in Chicago. 19 people died, and one of the victims who jumped from a window to escape the flames was a 30-year-old woman named Pam Robinson. Way too many things were lining up, so Luke's parents gave him another test. They hid Pam's picture in a lineup of random women and asked if he recognized anyone. Instantly, Luke pointed to Pam. But shortly after the connections to Pam were made, Luke's mom said he just stopped talking about her. Almost like he just had to get it out and was finished once he finally did.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, there's countless evidence for reincarnation. For real, life is a cycle. Don't get confused, or you'll be misused.
Because it's real. This shit is real, what they say. Watch this. Pick these ingredients, bro. Unbleached wheat, flour, water, salt, right? No poison here. Watch this. Even this, right? Check this out. Look at these ingredients. Sulfite-free coconut, invert sugar, tapioca, starch, egg whites. Super clean foods, bro. But only for them. Here's another one. Watch this. Look at this. Unbleached wheat, flour, salt, and water. Wow. No preservatives, no seed oils. Oh, and look at that.
What exactly is going on in the Netherlands? Check this out.
This is an emergency SOS call from the Netherlands. All hope is lost. Please save us. I'm calling on the international community to do something about the extreme disease that is in charge of the Netherlands. Just tonight, our parliament discussed a new law that will allow 2 men to donate DNA material to create a joint embryo out of 2 men, meaning a child born of 2 men, and will also allow a single person to mate with themselves to produce a self-fertilized egg and then create a child with only one biological parent. This comes after the Netherlands legalized gay marriage, after we had the first gay prime minister, after we invented the Dutch protocol, which is an unscientific, unproven way of castrating a man and then giving him a fake vagina with tissue from out of his ass. I'm not kidding about that. We're allowing euthanasia of children from ages 12 and up, and 16 and 17-year-olds can have themselves euthanized without their parental consent. We are also allowing, under the Groningen protocol, the euthanasia of children up to 1 year old. So if you don't like your child, you can get rid of it after it's been born. Of course, we have abortion up to birth, right? We have the world's first pedophile party taking part in our elections. My God, I can't do this anymore. I wasn't born to grow up in this Sodom and Gomorrah of the world. I am of the opinion that this country needs to be vaporized. And I hereby call upon President Donald Trump, on President Putin of Russia, and the Ayatollah of Iran to point your nuclear rockets at this country and blast it to shits. away with this. This cannot heal without first bombing it to the ground.
This is exactly what happens when society rejects God. It gets darker and darker.
I mean, yeah, that's some crucial ass shit. But I wouldn't say that's the results of a society that rejects God. You just need to know the ID of which God they have accepted. Evidently, there's a God involved. The question is which one? You see?
They did not let nobody know it was gonna be real gunshots.
You be doing that shit too.
They
You almost hit somebody.
Who told
you almost ran over to some dude's leg at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was, it's a lot of people out there, you know what I mean? It's 60s out there, it's everybody out there watching us film. And it's the people in the movie. And then John kept saying on the bullhorn, when I say bang, 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 everybody run like it's we like, all right. But when it was time to shoot, they pulled out a real AK and let it off. Just see how everybody react. That's real. Everybody, I was trying to get out of there. I thought, movie over.
Yeah.
This shit is turned out.
I'm saying, but how could they act that good with Cube almost take this motherfucker's leg off?
That's real. Right. I'm trying to get up out of there. I'm thinking, this movie over. Somebody dead. Somebody killing. I mean, it's AK for real. You know, resetting that scene, boy. It was hard to get people to come back. Still running.
This 42-year-old woman from California with 2 kids made the biggest mistake of her life after she quit her $100,000 plus paying job after her 69-year-old mother won the lottery in California. This 42-year-old woman mother won $8 million. 6 months later, her and her kids would be homeless. Let me explain. So when this 69-year-old woman won the lottery, her and her daughter celebrated and cried. Mind you, the daughter had a good paying job, over $100,000, but the daughter hated the job at the same time. So when the mother won the lottery, the daughter put her 2 weeks notice in and told the job she found a better offer and she's going to be quitting. The job told her she can leave. She didn't have to finish the 2-week notice out. Now, mind you, the 69-year-old woman was on government assistance because she was raising her oldest daughter 4 kids because her daughter was in prison for taking someone's life. So when this woman won the lottery, she didn't want to give up her government assistance because she had good health insurance for her and the kids, Section 8 and food stamps, and she had some very important and serious surgeries coming up. So this woman came up with the master plan to keep her government assistance and keep her lottery winnings. She got her brother in his 70s that she could trust to cash the ticket in. She got him to sign the back of the ticket and cash the ticket in, and she promised to give him $500,000. The brother agreed, and he was very thankful because he was going through hard times himself. This woman could 100% trust her brother. Now, mind you, no one knew this 69-year-old woman won the lottery except her daughter and her older brother. But something very strange would happen that would change this woman's life and her daughter's life forever. When the brother went to cash in the lottery ticket, it took him roughly a week for the money to hit his account. When the money hit his account, he had over $5 million out of the $8 million she won. When the money hit his account, him and his sister was very excited. He was going to meet his sister the very next day to transfer the money. He was going to keep $500,000 and she was going to get the rest. But the unthinkable happened. The night before he was supposed to meet his sister, he died of a heart attack. When he died, all that money was in his bank account. Now, mind you, this man was married for over 20 years. His wife hated his side of the family. When this man died a day before he was supposed to give his sister her money, she lost her mind. On the other hand, this man's wife that he was married to for over 20 years was shocked to find out he was a millionaire and he had over $5 million. So when they had the funeral to bury this 69-year-old woman brother, she begged this man's wife at the funeral and explained everything that happened and explained that was her money. She told her the reason she got him to cash in the ticket. She got on her knees and begged her. This man's wife wasn't trying to hear it. After the funeral, she moved out of state, a millionaire. When they found out this woman moved out of state and she didn't have no intentions in giving them one penny, they was devastated. They couldn't stop crying and they couldn't go to law enforcement and say someone stole the ticket because she gave it to her brother and had him sign it back. And she was trying to get over on the government and keep her government assistance. The 42-year-old daughter tried to get her job back, but they wouldn't hire her back, and she found it very difficult to find another job. The daughter ended up losing her house because she couldn't afford her mortgage anymore. Her and her 2 kids had to move in with her mother. If you're lucky enough to win the lottery, just collect your money yourself, because this is proof. Anything can happen.
See, this is how you know when you gotta check your mentality. Fuck what you used to, you know what I mean? She's so used to what she used to, she don't even want to give it up, even though she don't need it anymore. You did all of this to keep your government assistance when you had received something that would allow you to escape it, not need it? What the bumper clot you thinking? Now you done did all of this hustle bustle shit and then juggled yourself right out $1 million. Millions of dollars you done juggle yourself out of, and now you're on hand and knee and beg this girl. Get it in blood. You definitely gotta get that in blood, for real. Nobody gonna give you nothing.
This is the forgotten technology that built the pyramids and technology behind UFOs.
Superhuman ability, spiritual agility, finding out what is hidden beneath what we call reality. I feel like it is plain to see that somebody has been lying to us. Focus my energy is the key to my energy, giving accessibility mentally to get rid of the narrative on my life. He told to me by my enemy, simply just to hinder all of the power that is inside of us. Electromagnetic fields of reefer, amplifying my signal, getting downloads from the ether. Meditation, it's like my inner speaker, sitting on lectures silently given by loudspeakers. Polarities peak in my body and they start to link up. Watch where you touch me, my power will shock your finger. You're smiling cause you never had another give you a buzz. Got you no interested in finding out who I was. I'm just LED, to TikToks I'm reacting. Subscribers I'm attracting to my channel, and what a joy it brings to my soul, working to achieve my goals. Concept vibes, we on a roll. Good vibration, we control. Yo, me wanna give a big shout out to all of the viewers. You know me gotta spread love to the YouTubers. Big up to me TikTok neighbors. Respect to all the content creators. Yo. Concept.
The Betty Boop show was actually disturbing. I found some more clips of her literally trying to avoid
older men.
But mind y'all,
she's 16 years old.
Oh no.
Can't you see the love light in my eyes? Huh?
Yo, here's another one. That's what he get. That's what he get. See, he hides right there. And look, Betty is leaving. For anybody that's new, if you guys don't know what happened when he waited for her, here's a clip.
I mean, beauty at last.
Stop! You can feed me bread and water. Want to make me stale and cake. Oh, but don't take my food but the wrong way. You can say my voice is awful, or my song not too risque. Oh, but don't take my food but the wrong way.
Apparently with Betty Boop, she didn't have like money, or she ran out of money or something like that, and this man was just like, okay, well, shoot, well,
you gotta do something for me then.
See, I see she said she didn't like have any money, right?
I'm waiting now for you to say I love you more and more and more, dear. You're looking younger every day. You never were so sweet before. Marry me or be my wife. I've got her in my power now.
Oh, keep your hands to you, that's what you're.
Did y'all just hear what this man said? He says,
I have her in my power now.
Bro, she was assaulted. This is crazy. But some of the episodes where it's just her by herself, she's trying to avoid, you know, these crazy weird men. Only good episodes is when she's with the dog and the...
Hey, it's limitless cartoons that are disturbing. Whether you want to say mildly or wildly. Yo, it's plenty of cartoons. None of them made by childrens. None of them made by youths, by kids. What are you expecting to see? It's crazy, man. It's like they can get away with more shit simply because it's illustrated. It's animated. So, you know, they can... Fuck you, man. Ain't just Betty Boop. Real.
Now, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate you informing us about this, you know. But if my wife sees this video, I'll never be allowed to eat out again. Sure, lock us up in a bubble, and we'll be eating nasty food for the duration of our lives.
The whole cherry
So-
infested.
Thank you, but dang.
These are big
No, thank
ones
you.
in a cherry
Um,
wrap. Look, they
on
did
second
so
thought,
many in the crack of the soup.
I don't think I'm coming back out the house. If this is what's going on out there in y'all world. Dang.
They eating while you eating. Only thing is they getting a better deal because they don't have to pay or tip. You saying? All you can eat buffet or all you can eat buffet.
Yale owns one of the largest collection of forbidden magic books on earth, okay? So if you a witch or a warlock or whatever else y'all got going, you know what I'm saying, you might want to take a visit to Yale. Yale has a secret, and it's been locked behind marble walls for 60 years. Inside one of the most prestigious universities in America sits a collection of over 300 medieval and Renaissance manuscripts on the dark arts. The kind of books medieval kings would have killed for, the kind of books the Catholic Church tried to burn, and the kind of books most people don't even know exist, okay? Spells to turn lead into gold, instructions for summoning spirits, recipes for the legendary Philosopher's Stone, original alchemy notes by Sir Isaac Newton, who spent more of his life chasing magic than he did chasing physics. It's called the Mellon Alchemy Collection, and it got there because of one woman. In the 1940s, Mary Mellon, the wife of one of America's wealthiest men, fell down a rabbit hole. After meeting psychiatrist Carl Jung, she became obsessed with alchemy and began quietly buying up some of the rarest occult manuscripts on the earth. When she died at just 41, she ain't died, shawty crossed over to the witch life. Her husband, Paul, donated her entire collection to Yale. No fucking way. Oh, I bet she haunts the shit out of him. Oh my God. Today it lives inside the Benek Rare Book Library, a 6-story marble tower of books so precious that rumor has it the building will suffocate anyone inside if a fire ever breaks out to save the manuscripts first. Okay. The best part? Yale digitized almost all of it. You can read books medieval rulers killed people for, from your couch, for free. Your move. Save this for your next 2 a.m. rabbit hole. Now let's go look at some of this. Man, what's in these books, man? Somebody decipher that gibberish right there. This is pretty crazy, though. I'm not going to lie to you. And I was a Harry Potter kid. Look, man, I'm kind of into this shit. That's the thing. I don't think I would necessarily read through it, but like the fact that it exists, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting y'all on what got put on to me. And always remember, if you want to know more facts about this, Google it yourself. All right? But yeah, if you got a witchy girlfriend or a warlocky boyfriend, y'all should go check out this thing at Yale. And you don't even have to go to Yale because all of it's digitized. Just go on the site, get it off of there for free, apparently. All right? If you want more information on that, what do? Google it yourself. All right? Y'all give me a like, a share, a comment, and a follow. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
You know what I mean? Like everything is spells. Everybody is a witch or a warlock. The only thing that separate people is intention and awareness. Real talk. Most people that call themselves witch or warlock, they intending. They have the intentions, solidified intentions. They have awareness of what they're doing, what they're involved in, and what they're trying to do. Us, you know, the masses, we walk around casting spells all day and just unaware of it. So we don't consider ourselves to be of that nature. But everybody had spelling words.
Internet skipped this part of Dr. Sabi's teaching.
Decided to do urine therapy. I used my compounds. I fasted for 29 days, nearly a month. And after my urine was as clear as water, I decided to drink it. I was drinking it twice a day, along with a gallon of water. At the end of 4 days, I was completely blind. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I began to see on Tuesday. I told my daughter, I said, go buy me some blinders, please. She went and she got the blinders and I put it on my eyes. Oh, and I was happy. Oh, I wasn't blind. I was in darkness for 5 days. At the ending of the 5th day, on the 6th day, I was in Chicago. When I took the blinders off, I could read the finest letter across the street. So why was I blind? Because it was breaking down all of that information coming down. As it crossed the eyes, I had to go blind. So what you need is a total fast for a while, and then urine therapy. And then you continue on the diet, and your eyes gonna come back immediately. Clear.
You know they say the Lord will never put more on you than you can bear. Meaning that when you're here, whatever you need is supplied. It's here with you. You know what I mean? So it's not surprising that the body would also be its own hospital, its own pharmacy, its own doctor, its own specialist. Only the corruption of Babylon has made it to the point where we're separated from that knowledge, separated from being confident in that practice. How else they gonna make money and keep us weak?
You got your ears open? You listening? All you have to do any gravity, all you want in any university laboratory in this country is make a pumped phase conjugate mirror at 100 to 400 hertz. Let me say that again, and I'm not going to answer any questions on it. All you have to do, if you want to make all the anti-gravity you wish to make, and any university laboratory in this country can do it, it's simple, it doesn't take much power, is make a pumped phase conjugate mirror between 100 and 400 hertz. That's it. We got plenty of people making pump phase conjugate mirrors, and these guys don't ever see anti-gravity. Why? I just told you can do it that way. Am I a fool, or did they miss something? So high energy photons, high frequency photons, are not going to have very much negative times, even when they're anti-photons. They'll have very little, and anti-gravity depends on negative time. Let's reason together. If in positive time, the assumption in Newton's crazy little gravitational law, attraction of mass, what's the assumption? Positive time. Anybody ever tell you that? No, because they never thought of it. But if you reverse the time, do you not back up the situation? Does now mass not repel? And we have just told you can go into the nucleus and start charging the nucleus with pattern improvement with time. We've just told you that you had to use low frequency. Why? Because you want a big delta T. You don't want a big delta E. Delta E gets in your way, tears you up. So this thing is so far advanced, can't even measure it really now. They never thought about doing it at 400 hertz. You go home and try it in the laboratory, and then sit on the side laughing for the next 2-3 hours. You know how silly we've been for years, and how easy it is to do it. I will tell you, if you pursue that, you can take a flashlight battery and levitate a battleship, and I will not discuss that further. Because then you're going to ask me about the Philadelphia experiment, and I'm going to tell you I don't know anything about that.
Let me show you the satanic symbolism in one of the biggest parks of Norway.
You ain't reading it for real. You ain't reading it for real. No. You ain't reading it for real. If you don't know about the real, then you ain't reading for real. You ain't reading it for real. I'm talking my knock, I'm talking my duff, I'm talking material. Yeah, I'm talking Earth, yeah, I'm talking Mars, I'm talking the Beirut. I'm talking the moon, yeah, orchestrated many doom days, known for its brutal lanes. But this what you think when you pray. Yeah, you can read, but the research will clear your vision. Controlling the masses, making us passive, that was the mission. Oh, but fear in our head, false evidence appearing realistic. Have you noticed that praying?
After what the NBA slipped up and did on national TV, they still didn't try and clean up the fact that people believe that their games are scripted. So the Cavs advanced to the conference finals to play the New York Knicks. But the shit that's crazy about this, the NBA leaked this shit before it even happened. You don't believe me, right? Look at this shit. You can't beat them allegations no more. Mind you, before this shit happened, everybody knew this shit was gonna happen because the NBA told people that this shit was gonna happen. You gotta remember, just like the NFL, the NBA isn't listed as a sport. It's listed as entertainment. They slipped up and dropped this video, and now everything is starting to make sense. Remember what Shaq said, right? Hold on. Look at this shit. I'ma leave you on this note.
Are your rings real?
Ah, man.
Oh. So it was scripted. You knew you was getting them.
Of course, all day, every day.
So y'all knew you was getting them that year.
Did.
Yeah.
It was a script. True story. No, I never told the story. In the first round, first championship, in the first round, I forget who we were playing. I hear Phil Jackson tell Gary Vitti, hey, get us some hotels in Indiana, because that's where we're going to play in the finals. This was like before game one in the finals, and like it didn't hit me until we got to Indiana.
Or maybe he just knew that they were the best team in the East.
Listen to him trying to shut him up.
I'm just telling you what I heard the man say. We haven't even played one game yet. They were back at me. He's like, yeah, get us some, hotel rooms in Indiana. I don't want to stay in Indiana. I want to stay on the, outside of Indiana.
Are you happy they cast you in the role of Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, I'm very, very happy.
I'm out.
In 1994, there was an anime that was released that flew over everybody's heads called The Jessenary Genesis. Let me show y'all what it is. Sounds for the country.
Isabella's lease is void. You have no right to foreclose on Amorica. The Reconquista is global, Emperor.
You have no right to foreclose on Amorica. Isabella's lease is over with. It's about to get good. Reconquista was global.
By this sale of the kingdom, we shall bleach the memory of your empire and hide your ancient technology beneath the veil of our new history.
We shall bleach your history and hide your ancient technology underneath the veil. Signs are for the conscious mind, Phantom Timeline.
The sky opens, the kings of fire rule. Cities of glass and gold fall into ash.
Behold the power of the high priests of Anu turned against their own kind.
The Inquisition is already at the gates, and they are coming to bleach the memory of every Moor now.
They turned on their own kind. And once again, bleaching the memory. Or we could say ethnic cleansing or ethnocide, since we know what it is. Let's keep going.
We were of the same vine. We were family. How could you agree to the sale of the kingdom and let these Roman inquisitors bleach our very memory?
Side note, y'all know in 1986, there was a comic book, cartoon, and action figure that was published by the Olmec Toys called The Sun Man. Look who's the Sun Man. Where did they really get Superman from?
We have brought you out of the caves of the north to give you the gift of civilization. You shall serve as our janissaries.
The sale of the Moorish kingdom, I have traded your flesh for the ancient technology of the underworld. With these free energy orbs, we shall establish a new jurisdiction of the West and rule as God.
We have sold the Moorish birthright. And with this new technology, we will take over the West, America, and become the new gods.
Behold the New York Island. Here, the giants of the Longhouse once walked, and our Delaware Moorish brethren.
They even had Queen Khalifa in that thing. She said, the giants of New York and Rhode Island, let's help our Moorish brethren.
The capture of Jerusalem in the west was but the first stone. Now we sail for Haiti to extinguish the last of the French Moors and seize the ancient technology of the island.
They're going to sail to the Jerusalem of the West. Remember what we learned yesterday? And capture and seize the rest of the Moors in Haiti, the French Moors.
The time of the traditional Moor is at an end. By the sale of the kingdom, we shall bleach their names from the record and take the jurisdiction of the West.
Emperor Montezuma, the last Moorish king to hold the sun throne of the West. They are on the same line. We're family. Florida was never a colony, but the Iberian Peninsula of the West.
They said we was family. You heard what they said about Florida? It was the Iberian of the West. America's the real old world. We keep telling y'all. And they keep telling y'all too. You know they always put the truth in cartoons.
We shall bleach the memory of your empire.
The Jesuit inquisitors and their Roman masters have come to bleach our memory and seize our ancient technology. But behold, the kingdom of the West has joined our banner. You return to the Armorican estates as a dog of the papacy. Your queen Isabella bought a lease from Essegal, but she attempts a foreclosure.
Y'all remember the book that we read about a long time ago that we will recover? The Algonquin conquest of the Mediterranean region 11,000 years ago? Screenshot. Another dope book, The Anaclipsis, an attempt to draw aside the veil. Another dope book, The Golden Age of the Moors. Hey man, we ain't capping when we be dropping these gems, man. Let's keep going.
With these free energy orbs, we shall forge a new jurisdiction of the West and rule as God.
We shall erase their names from the record and claim the jurisdiction of the West.
In the shadows of a forgotten empire, the sky itself became the weapon. One king would ignite the heavens.
Boom fire, man, so much history right in your face. The whole history of the transition right in your face. Woo! I gotta get this one. You see? I gotta look this up and watch every episode. Cause just watching it had me engaged. You see? I'm almost on the edge of my seat. Can't even look away from the screen to look at y'all to give a facial expression because I'm so into the dialogue. I gotta look this cartoon up. Cause you know what I mean? This same concept, the same storyline is portrayed in other cartoons. You know what I mean? But they point blank saying it. Like, they saying it's not mystified with made up names or nothing like that. They say in Florida, Moors, IT. What? Well, they said Haiti. They didn't say IT. They said Haiti. You know what I mean? But come on, man. I gotta see this.
And I wish I would have knew this motherfucking shit a long time ago. You telling me we've been spending thousands of dollars and we could have been getting furniture for the fraction of that price? China has a vast manufacturing infrastructure that allows for large-scale production, which means that's why it's so cheap. Watch this.
is the Chinese supplier of light luxury furniture? The supplier of various luxury brands is Mingxi International. It has been producing furniture for more than 35 years.
Wow.
Usually you spend $100,000 to buy furniture, but over here you only need 1/10 of the cost.
A couple
and
bucks?
There are many styles such as the Italian
We need to hop
luxury
on
style,
that.
modern minimalism style, American romantic style, and so on. It is one of the largest OEM factories for international brand. If you want to source furniture from China.
Now, I remember back in the day when we was in school, they used to tell us about imports and exports, how prices would be different. But who knew that the prices would be this different? Who knew that good old America would really be getting over us that hard? I mean, fucking us real hard. And before you mention anything about the shipping, oh man, the shipping is not that expensive as what you people think. They're basically telling you, hey, come shop with us, skip the middleman.
I'm pretty sure this type of technology has been around a long time. You know what I mean? Like they had an old movie came out like a while ago about this dad and his son. It was shadow boxing with the robots or something. Like, come on, man. Like who don't know they got like some soldier mans in some room equipped with sensors and detectors, and they moving actual robots that's in the field somewhere. You know what I mean? So they don't have to risk human life. You know what I mean? And they can manipulate something that has capabilities much higher than a human body. You know what I mean? Only now we're seeing it implemented in things that are not military related.
Oh yeah, Balenciaga's, they playing in y'all face. I just made this hat right now. And this shit they just came up with, I'm gonna put Netflix on here. Keep the same energy for me, man. They really trolling y'all. They coming out with a shipping box dress for $8,900. Now you got people saying that this is creative, it's bold, it's outstanding, it's unique. Then you got people saying it's overpriced, it should be a little lower. Is this the only color? What size does it come in? Can it come for big girls? Seeing all these comments, idiots in the comments. It gotta be the rich kid peoples. Cause I don't even think none of the dope girls buy no shit like this. The motherfuckers went from putting it in the box and UPS and shit off to wearing the box and smoking the weed. Everybody's saying whatever, right? I just made this. But them niggas, I ain't heard nobody say this shit is ugly. They kiki and laughing about it. Y'all are being fooled. And if I do see you with that dress on, I hope it crack, bend, throw some water on it, something. Cause you playing in my face now.
It's like they basically getting away with this shit just because of their name or something. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a big brander type of man. You know what I mean? If I like it, I like it type of man. I don't care what name it is. If it's fire and I like it, I'm going copy it for real. Unless I know factual information about the people who make it and I don't their agenda doesn't align with my vibration, then I won't support it by buying what I like. But other than that, if I like it, I like it. I don't care the brand. At this point, it's just bonkers that anybody would even pay them attention. Come on, man, cardboard? What? But you'll look over the homeless for doing the same thing.
Because a whole generation has no idea that this happened. Even your mother and father, who may be 45, 55 years old, they might not remember this because they were supposed to forget. They never show you this. They never remember what happened in Philadelphia in 1985. They never show you that, but you're going to see it here today.
All war underway on a street in Philadelphia tonight.
There was gunshots, thousands of rounds of bullets from the police.
Police moved in with tear gas and water cannon.
They wanted to kill our children.
I had recommended to use an explosive entry device.
The house shook. Smoke was coming in, so we knew they dropped the bomb on us.
Police allowed the blaze to burn an hour and a half before calling in firefighters.
I don't care what they said. There was no justification for what they did.
They done burn up 2 blocks. Explain that.
I never imagined that the government would drop a bomb on a row house in Philadelphia.
It's an embarrassment to the city of Philadelphia.
My name is Ramona Africa, and I was there when the police dropped a bomb on me and my family May 13th of 1985 and killed 11 of my family members. I was there.
Out of chaos. What? I think the saddest thing about this is the fact that she said she never would imagine that the government would do something like this. That's the saddest part about it. Because that means she was under the impression or fooled into thinking that the government is here for our benefit, or that they belong to us or have an obligation to have our best interest at hand, when that's total opposite of the case. Yes, there may be people, individuals who are involved in government who has our best interest at hand, but the government as a whole does not even belong to us. They're just supervisors of the land that they've invaded and the property that they've acquired, which is us, the population, whatever. We are their property, so is the land, and with it they will do what they will because they're in charge. You thinking these people are here for you, they're here for them and whoever sent them. So I'm definitely not surprised at that type of event. It's not unique. It happens all the time. A lot of times it's more subtle, with chemical things, but I'm not surprised. Well, all right, y'all, that's all the time I got for you right now. But make sure you keep it locked, the concept vibe, because I'm going to keep them coming, you seeing? Other than that, big shouts out to all my content creators, my digital neighbors, my virtual family. Because it's a wrap on this one. But we can link up on the next one. Till then, we shine like one sun, because everybody is everyone. Concept.
Hey, welcome to the Concept Vibes channel. TikTok reaction show. Like, share, and subscribe for more. I just wanna let you know you're welcome to the Concept Vibes channel. TikTok reaction show. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Put your comments down below. Much love to all the viewers out of it, yo. This here is a TikTok reaction show.